Listen, it's a fight that we sort of fight every day, but on the days when you're really feeling uninspired to work out, my next guest is giving you the boost you need to get back on track. Studio 5 fitness contributor Emily Nelson has advice to stay motivated when you're just not feeling it. Are you ever not feeling it?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what you were supposed to say, so good job. But really, there's a normalization here.
Yes, I think that's the biggest thing is that when people are feeling unmotivated, and that can be for more than just a day, for a very long period of time, there's this guilt and a bit of shame surrounding it. Is like, oh, I should be better than this. I should be motivated like, other people so-and-so. But I think the first thing is accepting that that is normal. Mm-hmm. Everybody goes through days of feeling unmotivated, not wanting to move their body, and it's part of being human. And so just to sit with that for a minute and be like, that's okay, but then flip the script and think about, but when I do move, I feel good, or mm-hmm. this is the benefit I get, and kind of think about, okay, so maybe I want to get back there.
And you do say if it's a continuous problem to the point that I'm not getting off the couch or I'm not lacing up my shoes, you should really look at the why.
Yeah, I think there's so many factors in our lives than just literally a lack of motivation. It could be lack of sleep. Are you underfueling? Are you not putting the right foods in your body? Do you have a really stressful work life, home life? What's going on? I know when I'm lacking in sleep, my motivation goes way down. Mm-hmm. I'm tired, I'm overstimulated. That's usually my biggest thing. And I'm like, okay, let's get some sleep, let's drink some water. Yeah. And then I'm like, okay, I'm treating my body well, so now I'm more motivated to move it.
You've got some great advice to get that groove back on a continuous basis. And you say first start with rituals, like exercise rituals. What do you mean by that?
Okay, so we're all creatures of habit, right? Rituals are part of our day. We wake up, we do the same things, and it just happens. We don't have to think about it. So I think when we make movement, our body, exercise, part of those rituals, we just do it. We don't have to have the motivation. So if you don't have that ritual where exercise is a part of it, start putting it in. So I get up, I get dressed in my workout clothes, and I immediately say, that's yours. I brush my teeth, I get my water, I go work out. Other people, you may have to get your kids off to school and do some things, or maybe you get up, you journal, put on your clothes, you get in the car and you drive to the gym, or you drive to meet a friend. It just becomes a part of your everyday pattern.
But you're saying put it on the daily list, the brush your teeth list.
Yeah, on the brush your teeth list. And maybe you're not someone who does it every day, but make it part of your ritual, so it's just something you do and not something you have to gear up for.
Not something you have to question.
Yeah.
You say if you're really feeling stuck, working out at different times of day can kind of help mix things up.
Yeah, I think, once again, we're creatures of habit, right? But I think sometimes we think okay, we've got to get up. I've got to get up at 5:30 in the morning and get this in before I go to work. Some of us are just not morning people, and it's not going to stick, and we're going to think it's a lack of motivation or that we don't have what it takes to get up. Maybe that's just not for you, and it's never going to stick. And so think about maybe a lunchtime workout or walk or something is going to better serve you, or you bring your clothes to work right when you get off work. Try different times a day, because just because everybody else is doing that may not be right for you, and that's why you're not motivated, is because we all have different rhythms of our body. Mm-hmm. Some people 5 p.m. they're just let's go. I'm I'd rather die at 5 p.m. than to go work, but you've got to find what works for you and not be stuck on this set thing that everyone else is doing.
So try different times of day, and also just try different movements. Try something new.
Absolutely. If you're feeling unmotivated with what you've currently been doing, it may be time to try something new, go into a new gym, try a new class, do a new YouTube video, whatever that is. But also I do want to say, if you're more comfortable getting back into it, motivation, something you've always done, don't be afraid to stick with what you love. Just because, everyone says oh, you need to do this. I'm always if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Sure.
Show up and do what you know, and then as you get into it, more comfortable.
Have you personally ever been surprised when you tried a new class or a new... And loved it?
Yes, and it also gives you that spark back. You're oh, this is what I've been missing. I've been kind of going through this mundane workout, and I'm oh, this is so fun. I'm seeing new people, I'm meeting new people, and that can be just what we need.
I'm going to shoot straight retail therapy major list.
I mean, let's be honest, a new cute outfit always motivates me to work out.
Lace up those new shoes.
We've talked about how there's so many affordable things. If you need a new top to get you motivated to work out again, I'm not mad about it.
Okay, and grab a girlfriend.
Yes, I mean, grab a girlfriend, grab a workout buddy. That's probably my number one thing.
Yeah.
Make an appointment with someone to meet up, to go for a walk, to go for a hike, to meet at a gym. Also, plug, as a group fitness instructor, that's my job. I love it. It's what I do, so I'm here. That's my job, to motivate people.
Yeah.
So if you're lacking motivation, show up to a class where that's literally their job.
You cannot step foot in Emily's class without being pumped up in 5 minutes flat.
I mean, that's what I'm here for.
You're a hype girl.
You don't need motivation. Just show up where someone else is going to do it for you. Get that ritual to get you where you need to go, and then do it.
To the friend point, though, a couple years ago, I had a girlfriend call me, and she goes, I don't need a big commitment from you. I just need you to walk with me every day for the next week. And I was like, okay, I can do that. And it was just a jump start she needed. Like, she just needed someone to be accountable to. And so for 1 week we walked, and then we've never walked again. I don't know what that says about my companionship, but it was that jolt or that jump start. And she said up front, I just need you for 7 days.
Yeah, that's great. And maybe if different time of life, that could have kept going and been what you need, but maybe that's what you need at the time, or something you're like, I love that. I want to bring that back later.
Yeah, just give it a try.
Honestly, like, I'm 85% fitness is social for me at this point. I love it so much, the people you meet and what it is. I always say that. I'm like, I'm here for the social, the workout's a benefit. There's power in numbers, and that motivation can give you, and then you can be that motivation for someone else when they need it.
These were pom-pom words, just what we needed to hear to get going.
I'll always be your hype girl.
Emily, thank you so much. Really, thank you.